你贵姓?
Oh.
What?
There it is right there.
That's exactly what I said. My mom's gonna kill me. I love going to museums and concerts. I'm also a fan of Shakespeare in the Park in the summer, which is so much fun. I'm a fan of cooking for friends and family, having big dinners. I'm a fan of comedy. I think laughing is so important and one of the biggest gifts you can have. I'm a fan of animals. I am a fan of not putting any limitations on myself. I'm a fan of traveling and exploring and being adventurous. More of it. And I'd like to also go to another country and live there for a while and learn language and, I don't know, and paint. I'd like to do that. I'd like to have a separate career as an artist, if I could. The reason I started taking martial arts was because everyone was coming, hey!
Yeah.
You know, because I was Asian, and I was like, no. And so I just sort of took the classes just so that if someone approached me like that, I could actually, you know, do a martial arts move on
Turn your lights up, yeah.
Okay. Don't get it on your dress.
It's
What
okay.
happened? Oh my
It came onto my
gosh,
face.
don't
It's
get it on
okay.
your dress. Just
It's
get it.
exciting. I saw something on his face, like, what's going on? I think inspiring children at a very young age is incredibly important. The zoo and the nocturnal zoo, I'm very excited about that. I love animals. We go on a cart and they go and it's open and, you know, the animals are exposed to you, and that's exciting to me.
Actually, it said you were like a danger freak. You like rock climbing? Is that?
I'm a danger freak.
Danger freak.
No.
No, I hear you just had an injury. You just broke your leg or something?
No, I didn't. I do a lot of sports, and I was mountain biking, and I had a huge fall. I hit a ditch. I mean, and I just went under, and I had 10 stitches. It was really disgusting. And then I had that same time when I was at home and I couldn't do anything really.
Yeah.
I was making a chicken pot pie, and I took the chicken pot pie out of the oven, and it fell on the floor and exploded on my leg. So I have scars.
It
everywhere.
exploded?
It exploded on my leg. So this whole year I've been accident prone with everything. Take my shoes
Take
off.
the shoes off, yeah.
Okay.
Incredible!
And when they ask you what's your favorite place to go, I don't really always tell them the truth. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I tell them like one of the, you know, the top spots, but not the place that I would frequent. To have a reason for living. I want to do something, and I want to make something of myself and of my life, and have a career. That's my legacy, ultimately. And I decided I'm just not going to tell anyone at all, and then I'll just blast it out all at once it's done. Because I decided to just make it an incredibly private and intimate experience. And I love people's advice. I always think it's very funny because it just shows how much experience somebody has. I want to constantly live in that world where you don't limit yourself and you're not afraid and you take risks. I didn't even bring it up until I actually started pursuing it because it would just be this, you know, this kind of blob that they couldn't really connect to. You know, you have to give them something tangible. Like, I think there's something really magical about exploring and discovering, and when you're doing something and you really care about it and you feel passionately about it, it should be a feeling of limitless, you know, it should just feel like there's no end. You're aware, and when you're working and you're in your mode, you don't feel that. You don't have judgment, you don't care what someone thinks because you're in this sort of state of, you know, you're kind of high from it.